More than 4 million Americans quit their jobs in October as the Great Resignation shows no signs of stopping. Some 4.2 million workers, 2.8% of the U.S. workforce, gave their notice in search of better opportunities amid a near-record surge in job openings, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics. The number of quits was just slightly down from the August record of 4.3 million, while job openings remained near record highs at 11 million, just below July's peak. The ongoing surge in resignations comes after Prince Harry advised people to leave their jobs to bolster their mental health, though evidence indicates that most people quitting are departing for more lucrative opportunities in a red-hot job market. The figures from the Labor Department's Job Openings and Labor Turnover Survey, or JOLTS, show that with so many companies chasing relatively few unemployed people, job seekers have the most bargaining power they have had in at least 2 decades. Wages are rising at a healthy pace, particularly for lower-paid employees, though much of that bump in pay is being eroded by higher inflation. There were just 7.4 million people counted as unemployed in October, equal to just 2/3 of the 11 million open jobs. Before the pandemic, there were usually more unemployed people than available workers. Larger paychecks are luring many employees to leave their jobs for new work, pushing up the number of quits. A high number of resignations is a sign of a strong labor market because it shows that people are confident they can find a new job. The vast majority of people who quit do so to take new jobs. Evidence shows the hot job market is being driven by a labor shortage due to the large number of older workers who opted to take early retirement during the pandemic, and have not yet returned to the workforce. The labor force participation rate, which refers to the percentage of working-age civilian adults who are either working or looking for a job, plunged precipitously during the early stages of the pandemic, and has never returned to its pre-pandemic levels. In February 2020, the labor force participation rate was 63.3%, and as of October, it stood at 61.6%, a difference of roughly 3.5 million people who are no longer participating in the workforce. Older Americans have returned to the workforce at a much slower pace than younger people, with the October labor force participation rate for those aged 55 or older just as low as it was in May 2020, at 38.4%, compared to 40.3% before the pandemic. While they were royals, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex received a substantial sum of money from Prince Charles, but Prince Harry later told Oprah Winfrey in a tell-all interview that his family cut him off financially after he and Meghan Markle after they stepped back as senior royals last summer. The sum of money was meant to support the couple's move into financial independence, according to a senior Clarence House spokesperson who also added that funding ceased in the summer of last year. The couple are now financially independent. Since leaving the royal family and relocating to the United States, here's how Harry and Meghan have been making their wealth. After stepping down as royals, Harry and Meghan signed a deal thought to be worth more than $100 million, £76 million, with Netflix to make documentaries, children's programs, scripted shows and feature films. At the time, Meghan and Harry released a statement saying, "Our focus will be on creating content that informs but also gives hope. As new parents, making inspirational family programming is also important to us." However, later on, following the Crown's portrayal of his late mother, Princess Diana, Harry has been urged to cancel the deal and defend his mother instead. Angela Levin, author of Harry, A Biography of a Prince told, Harry has remained absolutely silent about Netflix. He should tear the deal up and make a stand for his mother. Though he and Meghan have been facing calls to cancel the Netflix deal, no moves have been made so far for it. As of 2021, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have a reported combined net worth of $60 million, £45 million, including a $14 million, £10.6 million, Santa Barbara property with 9 bedrooms, 16 bathrooms, a library, pool, gym, sauna, a tea house, a children's cottage and a tiered garden around the property. The pair also worth fortunes individually, with Meghan's acting career prior to her marriage to Harry making a large part of her personal wealth. Meghan, who was reportedly worth around $5 million, £3.8 million, from her showbiz success, earning $50,000, £38,300, per episode for the legal drama Suits. Besides this, also ran a lifestyle blog and designed her own fashion line for a Canadian brand. While inheritances from Princess Diana and the Queen Mother account for a major part of Harry's own wealth of between $25 and $40 million, £19 and £34 million, back in 2018, he also used to earn a salary of $50,000, £38 million, a year from his job as a captain in the British Army, which adds to that figure.